Hey everybody, welcome back to the Great Jimbabwe Play Slay the Spire. Let's go again. Let's get it. I think we didn't kill it on the silent, to say the least. Ironclad. Let's go back to the old bread and butter. By the way, Ascension 9, bosses are now tougher. We can lose some max HP. Yeah, I'll take the gold. I won't even look. That's how confident I am in that gold selection. We got the Hexaghost. A little bit of a timer today. The kiddos might be coming back soon, but I'm gonna try to squeeze one in. Having too much fun to not get the game going. I like this left path. Let's go. Let's roll. So I got my gaming goggles on. Got some new glasses. I learned something interesting this week. Apparently, in full block here. So I've had glasses. I don't really need them like that much. I would wear them like maybe if I'm watching a movie or maybe reading. Even then, like not that often. I think clothesline's good enough against the Hexaghost. But apparently, just because you have 20/20 vision doesn't necessarily mean you don't need glasses. And I learned that because I never actually looked at my prescription before. I assumed my vision was pretty good. I mean, I don't feel like the glasses are critical. But, I went there, and they were like, oh, your left got a little worse. But, here's your new prescription. And they was like, showed the test results, and I had 20/20 vision. I was like, what the heck is this? But I guess previously, if I look at it, like the results over time, I'd actually had better than 20/20 vision. Oh man, the face trader. Send it. Let's go! We finally get a good face. I don't think we've had the cleric face yet. End of combat, raise your max HP by 1. So combat now encouraged for us. Pretty good for the Ironclad, especially since we traded HP. But yeah, apparently I had better than 20/20 vision, which was, that's interesting to me. When I put my glasses on, I feel like things are maybe just ever so slightly less fuzzy. I like Captain's Wheel. Feel No Pain is good, though. What do we have in the way of attacks? We Sword Boomerang, Clothesline. Alright. Feel No Pain, Bandage Up. Throw me, give me the med kit. Give me the med kit. Let's try that out. I always say I think the med kit's a little underrated, and now let's put my money where my mouth is. I'll keep Bandage Up in the mix to play it again later, hopefully. Yeah, I don't know what it was. I guess like I think like the bottom number has to be a like lower number than 20, and that indicates better than 20/20. I think. Yeah, this didn't work quite out it didn't work out the way I wanted to, but that's not so bad. We get the cleric to pop. And you know what? Hey, medkit, get ready to be utilized. All right, if we can get past the gremlin knob, we'll be looking pretty good. Whenever I play a skill, so I can play wounds at no penalty. Nice. I like it. I like it. So I can play Feel No Pain. 10 damage. The knob is just, he's not the same. It's just not the same as Ascension 20. Like, this guy would be beating the crap out of me by now. Speaking of beating the crap out of me, oh man. Alright. We can't quite get him. Ugh. A little hairy here. You don't need 20/20 vision to see that. Mummified Hand's pretty good. I'll take a second sword boomerang. And I like this run so much, I'm willing to throw a rest at it. Okay, I was kind of hoping we would see the sentries, because Feel No Pain would have gone pretty hard. There's no benefit here. We can just show that Feel No Pain works with Power Through. We don't get Bash. I guess Heal Me. I may throw the Heart of Iron at this. I think that Heart of Iron gets some good value here. Yeah, that seems like a pretty solid. I mean, then we can throw Power Through at it. Oh man, Power Through is going to be a nice little card for us. So I'm trying to think. So 2015, does that mean I can read things? We got to start hitting this guy. I think that means I can read things at 20 feet that people, like the bell curve of the test, can read at, I guess that would be 15 feet? Is that how that works? Alright, a little slow here. We got to find a way to do 7. I feel like we should be able to get 7, although we are down strength. Even with the vulnerable, that only does 1 3 times? Okay. Not a good sign, probably. Some strength would help. A whirlwind, I think, helps. In fact, even a nominal amount of strength would probably help us here. Let's see. Good against the Hexaghost, though. Ooh, Dark Embrace, Feel No Pain. The building blocks, man. The building blocks, as I always say. Uppercut's pretty good, though. We can take both of these. And I like them. I like them. With 36 gold, we might get enough for a little something up at this shop. I'm going to upgrade Dark Embrace, I think. And by the way, we have Mummified Hand. That was part of my motivation for the Dark Embrace. Makes it a very playable card. We can heal. Yeah, take the rest of my gold, sure. We're doing okay here. But yeah, I guess now I'm down in the dumps with all the rest of us normal vision folks. So, and if your vision's not good, I don't mean to slight you. I'm trying to think. Dark Embrace would work with Power Through then, right? That's pretty interesting. Yeah, well, also with... Okay, we got something going here. Yeah, and Exhume, I think, seems like it's going to come in handy somewhere down the road. We should crush these guys. We should crush these guys, keyword. Being should. Nice. And we're going to save Liquid Bronze for the Hexaghost. Once you get Feel No Pain out there, you're looking pretty good. We have no blocks. Highly unfortunate. Okay. Our powers, 1, 2 powers, all of our good stuff at the bottom. We got to get some removes. That's what. Don't blame the game. Blame yourself. We can bring back a bandage up. It's kind of funny. Power Through is now free. You know what? Sure. Give me bandage up and a draw, and yeah, Feel No Pain. And now we're drawing cards. We have all the block we need. I guess we'll take some... Yeah, that's pretty good. We haven't done the exhaust heavy builds. We haven't taken Dark Embrace all that much. And by the way, we do not have to wait for days. This is actually a really interesting situation. So I can exhaust this. It is a status. Normally it exhausts at the end of your turn, but since we have the medical kit, you just play it right away. Turns into free block and free draw. Well, look at that. That was a nifty move. And then you hit him with a whirlwind. That's not bad at all, guys. That's not bad at all. This already looks a little cleaner than the silent nonsense we had going on. Let's go ahead and take out the attacking sentry. No reason to take a ding here. Use your gaming goggles. Use them and make the right choices. Snake oil's fine. Kind of like Warcry. It's an exhaust synergy. Omamori's nice. We can dodge some curses if things get out of hand. What's Smith? What do we want to make better? Warcry upgraded is a huge improvement. Whirlwind is another good one. I'll do Disarm specifically to counter the Hexaghost. How about that? I'm like, do you Snecko? I don't think you need to Snecko. I don't think you need to Snecko. All right. This is good. Disarm first. Power through blocks. Use the med kit. Whirlwind, not better than a strike at 1 energy. That was a good play. I'm very happy with that. We have not hit the clothesline, unfortunately. Disarm really neuters the Hexaghost, I'm telling you. Let's see. And speaking of Disarm neutering the Hexaghost, we should put back a 1-cost sword boomerang, I guess? Draw it anyway. And by the way, the burns also exhaustible for us. We don't have huge damage. A corruption, we could lean into like a... like maybe some sort of exhaust all your skills kind of thing. We've never really had Corruption Dark Embrace going in any of our runs yet. Maybe this will be the one. We're going to have to find some more damage along the way for sure. Okay. I never played the Thorns. 0 times 6, you know what? Negative 18. And I know I forgot to play it. Sue me. But trust me, as the Silent in our last run, I made way worse decisions than that. I used my gaming goggles to see the Thorns. I think we got this under control. And burns are just nothing for us. Actually, they're a positive. Okay, I'll get rid of all the burns. That's totally fine. Strength is good. Barricade is potentially good. There's a lot that we can... Man, we're getting close to like... I don't know what just happened there. I don't know how we got power through back. Did we reshuffle the discard pile and I just missed it? Definitely possible. Body slam maybe helps. Removal. Basically every normal thing that's good is good for us here. Alright, we almost let him get around twice, which is horrible. So in that sense, we're not doing that well. But we take them down. The gaming goggles do their thing. What do we like here? Immolate's damage, and we can get the burns out. Offering is also good. Let's try Immolate. Send it. Okay. Fire breathing actually might be pretty good. It's interesting. Cleave. Demon form is great. It is a power. Mummified hand. Headbutt's good. Metallicize is a power. 2 uppercuts. This might be a little expensive for us. Body slam definitely works for what we're doing in Armored. This is a big improvement. What are we missing? I mean, we have block with Feel No Pain. We might have to just play a couple hands of this deck to decide what's missing. We also have a little bit of gold. We might be able to swing a shop somewhere along the way. And I did actually notice this time, it is the collector again. So tracking that. I guess I'll upgrade this uppercut I'll tell you the issue with this deck right now is we don't have block, like, without Feel No Pain. That's part of the problem. I guess Metallicize got there in this case, but... we have Power Through. I forgot about that. Okay. And by the way, Demon Form is also Strength, so we can get that out there potentially, and that might help. Get rid of that. And okay, alright. I mean, yeah, like I said last time, if you can beat the Looter and the Mugger without too much difficulty, yeah, Inflame is good. But yeah, if you defeat the Looter and the Mugger without too much difficulty, that can definitely help. I'm tempted to go Ritual Dagger here. I feel like our damage problem is kind of solved now. Give me the gold. We want a more targeted resolution at the next shop. How about upgrade Clothesline? Uh, 15 damage or 5 damage. Pretty easy decision there. Oh, we get a free demon form. Heyo! I could try to Snecko Oil this. It's kind of funny. Send it. Let's try it. Free Feel No Pain, free Warcry. We can put a card on top. Give me, Immolate. I mean, it didn't matter, I guess. I'm not going to throw 2 potions at this. I think we have enough to get this done. Alright, Immolate is almost a win. Let's Exhume Bandage up. Okay. Full HP, and we're gaining HP. Rage, maybe. A second Armaments. It's pretty interesting. I'll try a second Armaments. I don't know. It's kind of fun. Out of cards. Yeah, we can Exhume Disarm. Put a card back, huh? I guess we don't really need Bandage up here. I don't know if I want to draw it again. We'll draw it again. Let's see. We can hit the... 1 times 3 is pretty good. And I'm going to talk sports for a second. I don't like to talk too much sports because, you know, the audience to Slay the Spire I don't think is necessarily all sports fans. Probably some. But I had heard some debate the other day about... And I'm not like a Lakers fanatic by any stretch. Let's go body slamming them. Not bad. And I'm going to pose the question before I say my answer. Armaments first. Who is the all-time greatest Laker? And by any measure you deem fit. Whatever you think. And I'm going to tell you, a lot of arguments were made, and I think this guy was a phenomenal player. Definitely an all-time great. Definitely not, in my mind, the all-time greatest Laker, though. A lot of arguments for Kobe. And I feel like the arguments made for Kobe tend to lean towards, like, the mystique of, like, Black Mamba and, like, that whole mentality. And some of the amazing closeout shots he hit. But, no, he wouldn't even, like, this is, again, not a knock. I mean, there's been a lot of great Lakers. So this is not a knock against Kobe. I think Barricade. I mean, I was asking for it, right? So I think we should take it. Is there a remove that's worth it for us? I kind of like our deck. Give me a shrug. We can also Smith here. Let's remember we have low energy. So like 0 cost is pretty good for us. But yeah, again, not a knock on Kobe, but I do think that for me, like, Kobe wouldn't even be... I mean, I hate to say it, I don't think he would be even like top 3, to be totally honest. It's just, I like playing the wounds. Makes me feel like I got value out of medical kit. I think Magic is definitely in the conversation. I think Kareem is definitely in the conversation. I think that Shaq is definitely in the conversation. I guess I will ditch this sword boomerang. You can, because then you can play fire breathing, and then you get it back for free. Wow. Not sure if that was actually good. I heard an interesting argument, and those of you who are YouTube fans may have actually heard, have heard this debate. I actually like found it's some sort of like debate channel. I think it's called Surrounded. It might not be the official name of the channel, but the idea is like you bring in someone controversial. They sit in the middle of a big old circle, and like after that, everybody starts to debate. Like whatever the topic at hand. Like usually I think the person in the middle gets to pick someone at the end. Someone outside the circle gets to pick some too. But I heard an interesting debate in favor of Jerry West, which is like, for those who don't know, he's the logo. But they were saying he's the greatest Laker not because he was the greatest Laker player, but he was a great GM, which I think is indisputable. I do agree with that. Maybe the best, one of the best GMs in NBA history. Pummel's interesting at Exhaust. So I guess they were saying great player, serviceable coach, and I don't know if I agree with that one as much. But and then great GM, or whatever his exact title was. I think it was GM. That's a pretty decent argument, I think. I might even be willing to say he was in my top 4. And then, like, I'm not sure that Kobe beats that. That's a little bit more of an interesting question, I think. But yeah, it was good stuff. Kobe, definitely a great player. And, like, the Lakers are just such a great franchise that I think, you know, Kobe would still be, like, a top 20 all-time NBA player. But yeah, I mean, when you're going up against Magic, Kareem, and Shaq, I'm trying to debate, do I want to hit this fire? Question mark. Ah, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. What would Ken Jennings do, guys? I don't know what Ken Jennings would do. That's a ridiculous question in this case. Hit me with the stronger... How about a free body slam? How about a free body slam? I like that. All right, let's get the book. No, we got the Necronomicon. That's a good one. And we dodged the curse. That's actually like the only way. I didn't think about that, but probably the only way to avoid the Necronomicon. So the Necronomicon is just like an unquestionably amazing get there. What do we like here? I don't play Forethought, really. A remove? What's not helping us? I mean, fire breathing's... I mean, it's a power. It's a power. I don't hate this deck, honestly. I don't hate what we have going here. I'm just gonna hold. Let's hit another question mark. Okay, in that case, I'm kind of glad we held some cash. Yeah, give me the relic. Yeah, fossilized helix. That's looking great. But who's my pick? That's what the people want to know. Boy, that's a tough call. Of all the Lakers, huh? Too bad we didn't get that a little earlier. But, gosh. I think I'd probably say... I think I'd pick Magic. It's tough for me. I do think Shaq at his absolute peak was, like, insane. Like, I don't... Like, maybe, like... I think there's an argument to be made that Shaq at his peak was, like, the single greatest NBA player ever. But that said, his peak was not the longest. I think that's the the difference here. I forgot I could double play that. That's good to know. Immolate, Whirlwind, Bash, and then we can just do this uppercut. All right, a lot of good stuff happening for us here. I'd probably say Magic, though. I think Magic has the persona. I think he did a lot for the NBA. I think the rivalry with Bird is unquestionably great for basketball and really like transformative. Exciting team. A little before my time. Like maybe when I was really little, I might have caught a little bit of Magic, but still. Actually, the right play is to play Power through an Exhaust here. I could actually exhume a wound and keep going. How often do you exhume wounds? This is now a 0 cost, so it won't be double played. Exhaust, bandage up, and draw. Let's draw some more. Can't double play Immolate. Alright, Cleave it is, Body Slam it is. Good start. We're able to headbutt back and Immolate. That'd be good. Yeah, I'll go Barricade here. I'll hit this guy. Throw me a colorless potion. Why not? Sure. I mean, if you're gonna make me play Apotheosis. For some reason, I thought I played Feel No Pain, but I guess not. And then the all-time GOAT discussion. Dude, it's like the basketball fans' favorite debate, right? Ooh, it's a tough one for me. I think I'm a Jordan guy. We're gonna take a big hit here, actually. I'm a Jordan guy. I think, you know, it's even having only seen, you know, I saw him at his peak a little bit. Yeah, let's double play Immolate. I would say that at Jordan's peak, there's really let's put Body Slam back. Doesn't matter. I keep forgetting it doesn't matter. There's really no question that Jordan was just an unstoppable competitor. I feel like he was amazing in the clutch moments. That's one thing. I know there's like some arguments to be made against this, and I think the NBA is different now, but I do think like there's a reasonable point to be made that LeBron has not crushed it in every big moment. Although I will say, when I saw him come back against the Warriors, I mean, I thought there was no chance. But he proved me wrong there. That was pretty amazing. Yeah, that was probably the ideal. Pretty good deck so far. I think we're generally ready to question some of the like auxiliary cards, if they're even doing anything. I mean, I think Juggernaut. Reaper's also good here. Give me Juggernaut. Wow. Interesting. The Pyramid with Mummified Hand. During Boston, at least we get some energy, though. That's also good. We'll never get bricked with the Pyramid. Yeah, I'll try Pyramid. Oh, text incoming, text incoming. Let's make sure it's not the kiddos or wifey. Looks like we're okay. Nice. All right, 118 gold. Who do we got? We got the Time Meter. I think we do okay against the Time Meter. I know I said that last time and I almost blew it, but it might be a little different this time. Give me Disarm, Exhume, Disarm. How about a War Cry? Probably should have played that before. Some draw would do wonders in this deck, I think. Oh, I didn't get the power through. That's disappointing. Should have actually just played that. Okay. We are able to save it, though. Alright, alright, alright. I'm gonna tell... Alright, this is gonna be... I know people don't love this take. And I'm ready to say I've changed a little bit, but I think, I've changed on this take, but I still think there's a good argument to be made. I definitely used to be more of a all that matters are wins kind of guy. And for that reason, I was like, guys, Bill Russell. I mean, like, what else was he supposed to do? Like, he won basically the maximum amount possible. Not to mention, like, you can't say he didn't have stiff competition, because people love to say that Wilt would be just as good in today's NBA. I'm like, okay, well, he went up against Wilt. You know, that was a stiff competition in those finals, right? Man, Bill for me. Very possibly, like, I'd probably put Jordan 1. I would make... I don't know. I gotta give that one some thought. That's a little tricky. I'm actually happy with what we have here. I think I'd still say Jordan. But, I'd probably put LeBron second, to be honest. Feel no pain's unlosable. Bandage up is maybe losable. I'm actually going to ditch Clothesline. I don't think we're getting that much out of that. Let's see. I feel like I misplayed that, and I'm not even really sure how. I did something wrong there, right? I don't know. I can play, Immolate. It will not kill this guy. So in that case, I'm not going to play it. I was very wishy-washy on my, on my take there. But you know what? It's my take. I forgot about this guy. All right. I don't know if that was better or worse. All right. Let's focus a little bit. Let's stop thinking about all the LeBron, Jordan, Russell, Kobe, all that stuff. God, do I want Flame Barrier? I don't think we want Flame Barrier. Give it to me. We can beat these guys. We can beat these guys. I'm very confident. I guess we'll hang on to Whirlwind, actually. Get a little extra energy here. Ooh. Spooky turn, though. I think you want to go like this. That was probably the best possible... I think I actually did that right. Let's leave it at that. Nice. Okay, we lose some HP. We get the Unceasing Top. I like an upgraded Body Slam for sure. I'm not going to lose my gold for that relic, as I often don't. A little scratchy there, sorry. Let's rest. We got the Unceasing Top. Let's not get too greedy here. I do want to hit a shop. No! Well, hold on a second. What if we just kind of, like, slow play this guy? Yeah. I'll do something like that. 16. I think I'm okay taking 16. And it will actually be 0, by the way. Bandage up. We can bring that back. I'm more like Disarm, Exhume. You get Disarm again. Fire Breathing. Yeah, free Metallicize. Armaments. Give me an upgraded Sword Boomer. Give me a Demon Form. 3x3. I'm like, maybe you just sit here and just keep playing powers until he can't do anything about it. Yeah, Demon Form, I think, is worth it. 10 damage incoming. We will get some Metallicize. Yeah, that's fine. 3x3. How do we get some block here? Something like that. And then how about some pummel? 3x3 is fine. We put something back. Doesn't really matter because you redraw it. Double uppercut. That's pretty good. That's even better. I will stop there. Nice. Okay, that could have been worse. That could have been worse. And by the way, we have 88 HP. We don't have corruption, so Sentinel. Sentinel's a tough card to play sometimes. It's a tough one. Let's keep climbing. Okay, I like what we have here. I was hoping maybe we would luck into something. I don't even know what I was looking for there, but we are going to lose the buffer. Burns are fine. We can get bandage up back. How about a double uppercut? I already used Necronomicon, but that's still okay. Feel no pain. Metallicize. Power through. Burn some wounds. We will redraw this. No, we do not have... We do not have the dark whatever. The dark embrace. You can take a burn back, actually. Yeah, because then you can do that. I like this. This is interesting. This is a this is a weird deck, but it's not like so weird that you're gonna die. That's how I would put it. It's double uppercut I think is good enough. Yeah. It was actually the perfect amount of good enough. And a little better with the metallicize. We get a free demon form, that's nice. Free cleave. 13, so we're good here. I think you actually armaments and save body slam. I like it. We're getting our HP back. A second juggernaut, you say? I could be persuaded. I could be persuaded. Guria. You kind of would love to see that get going. Guria has some moves for us. Unceasing Top does not quite pay off that time. We full block. Dude, I'm telling you, Fossilized Helix. We've gotten some great value out of that. Bandage up. Let's get some draw with it. Exhume would give us a bandage up again. This would pop twice. It's not bad. Alright, next turn we got Feel No Pain coming. We are not in a huge amount of trouble here. We got everything to 0. I like that. I like it a lot. Let's get this guy out of the mix. Huge. I don't think... I want draw. And I don't think battle... Like, we have the Unceasing Top. I think we're good. Let's head... Let's fight an elite. We have 250 gold. We get a second Feel No Pain. That's pretty good. Give me a second Feel No Pain. And what's going to remove here? Let's take something out that's not, like, a game changer. I don't think Cleave is a game changer at this point. Honestly, we have 2 sword boomerangs. We do have the strength, though. We get demon form. I'm going to take Cleave out. I'm never excited to see Cleave at this point in the game. I could see us wanting to play more cards quickly. I could see it. A situation where that would be helpful seems totally possible to me. Should have done that first, probably. Not a great draw there. Not a great draw at all. Armaments. Double. It doesn't matter. Okay. Not a horrible mistake, but not a good play either. Feel no pain is great. Fire breathing is good enough. Disarm this guy. I'll headbutt him. I'll bring back a burn. I'll actually draw the burn. Doesn't matter what you do because you're going to get it back. No, I don't have Dark Embrace. Which makes that not the right play. Huge. Alright, in that case, give me back Disarm. Okay, okay. We're okay here. 1 by 3 is fine. Another Feel No Pain. We get Barricade. We get Juggernaut. We can power through. We can uppercut. We'd still... Dark Embrace is a good card. We're seeing a great example of why I like Dark Embrace. And there it is. And you know what? I'll Armaments a Bandage up. I'll play it. Pretty good. Pretty good. Whenever we retain a curse. Hopefully we're not getting another curse. I kind of think we don't need the... What's double demon form? I'm going for it. I'm doubling down. Give me a lift. I'm coming in. Dude, games are won in the summertime. You ever heard that saying? If you played football or, you know, not even football, any fall sport, right? The games are won in the weight room and in summer practices. And that's what Guria is. I don't think Meat on the Bone actually does anything. Now, that said, I've made a lot of mistakes against Time Eater. We have 91 HP. Barricade turn 1. You love to see it. I'll upgrade that. Yeah, let's stop there. 2 cards. Let's get our powers out there. 48! Yikes. That's a lot. Okay. Seems like a good time for that. Wow. Actually, we didn't need it because this is why I came in with 91 HP. We have the buffer. We did not need that. What's in here? An Armaments? I think I'm going to stop and take a little bit less draw. Okay. Let's get Fire Breathing out there. War Cry. I'll put Body Slam back. I can play enough cards. And I'm going to flip them here. Let's Exhume, Bandage up. We can hold it until we take a little damage, which is right now, basically. And there's our Feel No Pain. And there's our Smudgeness. Yeah, now we have something going. What's double uppercut? I'll play this to full block. Play to 8. I'll hold Body Slam for a second. A second Feel No Pain. Yeah. I will throw Disarm at this. We're going to flip him here. There's our... We're not quite... Yeah, we are at a flip. We are at a flip. Okay, so that means play all your big powers. And that means drink your energy potion. Dark Embrace, Metallicize. We can bash even. Is there anything in here that I want back right away? Power Through, I think, is worth it here. I won't play Whirlwind. I think we now have everything out there. I think we got them. I'll actually armaments power through, and I'll play the wounds for extra block. We should be looking pretty good here. I could even play a second demon form if we want to get absolutely nuts. Why is the iron... Like, why am I playing better as the Ironclad? Like, I feel like this wasn't a particularly, like, genius run. Is it just, like more obvious stuff? I mean, yeah, we're done, right? I guess we got the Face of Cleric early. Mummified Hand is obviously great. Necronomicon with no downside is good. We got a lot of good stuff this run, but I do feel like in general when we play the Ironclad, things go better. And when I play the Silent, things go wrong. I feel like Silent might just be like one of those... Silent has low tolerance for mistakes. And I feel like Ironclad with the self-heal, like, not only can you play aggressive, but there's some room in there. There's some room in there for a little mistake, especially in Act 1. But doesn't matter to me. We got the win, and now we enter Ascension 10 where things start to really pick up. I think Ascension 10 is start with a curse, but I guess we'll find out next time together. Thanks for watching. Greatly appreciate it. If you enjoyed it, hit the like and subscribe button. It definitely helps me out. I'm loving seeing the participation. I'm telling you, it's more than I ever thought possible. I thought, like, man, if we get like one view besides myself, that would be amazing. But it's been a little more than that, so that's exciting for me to see. Greatly appreciate it, guys. And until next time, I'll catch you all later. See ya.